Renee and Kris live in a 100-year-old home, and they called me in to have a look at the basement. Right now, it's pretty scary. We could dig it out and refinish the entire thing, but I'm worried about how much money we could spend down there and if they'll ever get that money back out of the house. And we also had a look at the bathroom upstairs, kind of a Roman spa thing going on. It's functional, but not completely functional for what they need, and there may be some water issues as well. We also had a look at their backyard, and it looks like a dump. The deck is not in great shape. It's been stained and peeled and stained and peeled. The board and batten siding isn't put on properly, and there's water getting in. This could be a really great space, but it could also cost a few dollars. I think Renee's had a few too many handymen working on this house, but now she's got a contractor, and I've already made up my mind. Today, we get to work.
Coming back to the house, Renee and I were really nervous. You hoping?
Well, you know what I want? I really want the basement. All the spaces definitely need some tender love and care, so I was excited and happy something was going to get done.
Backyard could still be a great choice.
That space could be a lot more user-friendly. You're thinking the bathroom's totally out?
Yeah, I think the bathroom's totally out.
I guess we'll see.
Ready?
I'm ready. Actually, I don't know if I'm ready, but we'll find out.
Jeez.
I don't want to hear this.
Renee and Kris have left it up to me to pick the reno they need out of their 3 deteriorating spaces. Well, I made up my mind. We've started work. Now it's time to see what they think.
Ready?
I'm ready. Actually, I don't know if I'm ready, but we'll find out. So walking into the house, my heart sunk.
Definitely gonna have to go out to the back.
First thing I saw was about 3 or 4 boards of the deck lifted.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
To the back.
To the back. It's like half a deck missing. I was probably overwhelmed at first, but you know what? It's got to be done, so let's do it.
You do look a little stunned. Well, Bryan, I know you were hoping for the basement, I could tell. Here's the thing, down in the basement, there's a ton of work to do. My concern is that the budget that they have isn't enough to dig down, underpin, waterproof, and completely finish that to turn it into living space. And I'm not sure that they would get all that money out of the house when they do end up selling. When it comes to the bathroom, right now it's functional. There's only 2 of them and it works. It's definitely ugly, it needs to be done. However, I think the biggest pressing issue is back here. To give them a parking pad, to give them some outdoor living space, and take care of that siding and keep the weather out of this house. I do have a plan right here. Okay, and I want to show it to you, just run through what I think and obviously get your feedback a little bit. But you know, this is called Leave It to Bryan.
Right.
All right, so here we go. Looking at the back of the house, we're going to replace all of that siding so it protects the house.
Okay.
The deck, what we're going to do is bring in a new type of modified lumber that's treated right through that will last 25 years plus.
Awesome.
Comes in 4 colors that you can choose, and it's going to look great for a long, long time. It's going to last. Hidden fasteners. It's going to be very nice.
Awesome.
We'll keep that entertaining space out here. Obviously, we're adding space to the home out here that you can use. The fence, most of it's got to go. It's in rough shape, so we'll replace it. We'll do some new landscaping and add in a parking pad. Instead of that curb appeal, you're going to have the backyard appeal.
Yeah.
That would just be...
There's a lot of space back here, and there's potential. I can see that.
There is. So you've got some seating area, some living area, great landscaping out the back, place to park the car, and new fences and deck.
That's...
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
When we saw Bryan's plans, I don't know, everything kind of jumped out. It made sense. Everything came together.
You like it?
Yeah,
That's
well, actually,
awesome.
You know what? This is just amazing, though. We never envisioned this at all.
Makes me emotional.
excited.
I get a little choked up.
Tearing up a little bit? All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
We're going to get back to work. You guys take off.
you.
We're going to finish up the demo here and then start putting it all back together.
Good.
All right. That's great. All right. We'll see you in a bit, guys. During demolition of the backyard, we took all the board and batten off. We started to take some of the sheathing off. And the first thing I noticed is that the existing door is a lot smaller than the original opening. Whoever put that original bigger door and window in, chopped out bricks above, put in a double 2x10 header. Then they came and closed this in with the plywood and a new wall and put a smaller door in to get some cabinet space.
Just
Keep peeling away, yeah.
out of there.
Peel the onion.
All right.
And of course, the deeper we go, the more things we find. Okay. Ooh. Oh, things just got a lot more complicated. Because it wasn't supported properly, that entire facade of brick is coming down. There's probably 5,000 pounds of brick
for sure. There was never, ever sitting on that quote-unquote lintel.
No. Well, it's sitting on it now.
Now it is, yeah.
I hate old houses. We'll have to bring in Ken, our structural engineer, to take a look at it and see what we do now to repair it.
Wow.
You can see, I mean, the entire thing, it looks like this is the house they learned on. By the brickwork, it looks like there was just a single door, probably a window.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because obviously this entire section here is loose. That's the reason the board and batten was up there.
Yeah, that's right. It was probably in such bad shape, they just covered it up. They went and put a wood lintel in where it should have been a steel lintel. And now the problem is, how do you fix this thing without putting the worker in harm's way?
Exactly.
I think the only way to approach it is to get a mason in to restore the brick masonry where it's been removed and then put a new steel lintel in to provide proper support.
All right, well, I guess we got some work to do here then. But before we start, I have to break some news to Renee and Kris, and it's not good news. Okay, you got a great house here. You have a very handy, good-looking guy. Backyard with tons of potential. The deck structure is in good shape. Theoretically, that means we could redeck this entire thing without having to spend money fixing up the structure. But of course, there's the bad news as well. We may not be able to afford deck boards after dealing with this.
I couldn't believe that that was the kind of damage that was behind there. I thought maybe there was a few loose bricks, some kind of water damage, but I wasn't expecting these huge cracks and it to look like it was just about to crumble.
There's evidence.
I don't want to hear this.
No. There's some evidence that the damage to the brick was existing and was kind of covered up and then the board and batten put over it.
Okay.
When the wood lintel went in, the wood wasn't really supporting the brick, so what's happened is the entire back facade of the house has cracked and is coming down. Right now, it's falling in towards the center and supporting itself. If we start pulling that out, it wants to fall more, and the only way it can fall more is by pushing out the sides of the house, and the back of the house could come down completely.
Wow.
It pissed me off a lot to see that somebody had clearly covered up a huge problem and did it on purpose. And it could have hurt somebody in the end. So it's massively irresponsible.
I'm just thankful that it was opened up and the problem was found and that nobody was hurt. It would have come out of nowhere.
So we're talking a significant expense here. We just found a major issue under the siding. Part of the brick facade was completely crumbling. I just broke the bad news to Renee and Kris, but things are about to go from bad to worse once we talk about the budget. We're talking a significant expense here.
What's significant?
You could be looking at $15,000 to $20,000 for the brickwork here.
So this is going to eat up a huge part of the budget.
This is going to eat up a good chunk of the budget, for sure.
I couldn't believe it. It's, you know, we had all these ideas of what the backyard is going to be, and now we're both worried on the budget and how much it's going to go into fixing this right now.
Put it this way, the good news is that we found this.
Right.
Imagine if we had spent $65,000, $70,000, or $100,000 underpinning and digging the basement, finished the basement beautifully. This continues to get worse, and one day you're sitting out here and the whole facade of the house comes down.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even know about this, so thank God you did choose this space. You know what? It was the right space to pick for sure, and I'm happy to know, at least, that we're gonna have it fixed, most of all.
We're gonna get back to work.
Sounds good.
I would suggest locking this door and maybe going around the front. An important part of giving this backyard a new look is replacing some of the existing fence panels and also creating a gate for that parking pad. To do that, we have to put in some posts, create some fence panels, and actually put some gates on.
Damien, can you hear me? Let's cut this sonotube down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay,
No
perfect.
problem.
Can you really?
Yes, I really can.
To put in the post, we have to dig down with a hand auger to at least 4 feet. That's code for as far as frost will penetrate into the ground, so the freeze-thaw cycle won't heave that post. Put the post in the hole, cement around it to create a footing. That's gonna hold it in place to support the fence panels and the gate. Beauty. So we got that filled up. Let's let it set for a bit and get some fence boards on. For the landscaping, first thing we had to bring in is an excavator to scrape the top layer of the dirt because it's all compacted and very old, and make sure we have grade that is actually directing water flow away from the house, and just prepare the entire area for sod and flowers and plants and the actual landscaping that will make it look good. Once the mason had actually secured the brick that's in place and we started to remove more of it, we could see right into the house.
You know what's funny? If we had pulled that bathroom apart, we would have found this from the inside. Absolutely. And we would have been out here anyway. What a giant mess.
You know, a lot of guys wouldn't look forward to telling their clients, like Kris and Renee, that we've just found a major structural issue that has to be sorted out. We have to find the budget for that. However, this is something that, if it wasn't found, would continue to get worse. And we now have the opportunity to fix it properly, make this house safe, put it back together the right way so it will last a lot longer. I look forward to stuff like that.